Welcome to Warzone number 366. As you know, every week when we start the show, we start off in the Jeezy Cam view. Or in the Jeezy, we start off in the Jeezy Cam. I don't know. I think it's cool. It's different. It's groundbreaking. How's everybody doing? What the fuck?
Hold on, this fan.
QL, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing to me, man? Why are you? What are you doing?
No, I was trying to. Am I coming in hot?
Yeah, you're coming in fucking blazing, dude.
All right, let me turn myself down.
What are you doing?
I don't know why it resets every time I...
Because you always have to be the loudest motherfucker.
No, it reset.
I'm for Microsoft, man, and you're gonna hear me now. You fucking assholes. What do you mean? What do you mean there's nothing to play on Xbox? I got Madden 19 right here, you bitches.
I got that on my PC, dude.
What are you talking about? I took the motherfucking Skyrims right off my car and put them in my Xbox. The fuck is wrong with you people? Don't be QL. Because I would never be that QL to you. I know. Okay, people. We got a couple things I want to talk about tonight. How's everybody doing? That's when you guys say, yeah, I'm doing pretty cool, Torrance.
I'm all right, man.
Hey, what's up, Tenno? And QL is here. I know why QL is here early tonight. Number one, he's probably off of work.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's in his kitchen or wherever he listens to the show. Number two, he needs to be here to defend Microsoft. All right. So let's start off with Sony's...
Spider-Man.
Man, you motherfucker, you cutting me off? I thought so. Hey, the Ozark is back. Any Ozark fans here? That first episode for season 2, holy shit. Oh, man, serious. Oh, my God. Anyway, I'm an Ozark fan. I just thought there'd be some other fans here. Yeah, but haven't started season 2. Just started. You know what? I'm going to wait and finish Ozark before. I keep seeing these trailers for Jack Ryan, and I want to check it out because it looks good. But, dude, Ozark, man, always keeps me on the edge of my seat. Always. Whoever, they do it so well. You're trying to finish Shenmue before you start watching the show? Come on, dude. What's up, Saris? Okay. It's hot. I only got 3 topics for tonight. I don't know if it's going to stretch over an hour. I got some things to say. I know you guys come here for my opinion. And 10 years ago, I came on the internet and everybody decided that, Torrance got a good opinion on games. I'm going to listen to this. And it has just worked. So I keep doing it. So I got some things I want to talk about. So Sony finally explained why they're not allowing crossplay. I want to get the exact quote.
It's important.
This is why QL's here tonight.
No, it is important that the exact quote is given.
I'm going to turn down your mic myself.
That's weird.
You want something done right? Do it yourself. Motherfuckers. You're in a drink. Okay. Here it is. There's numerous sites that have this quote right now, so I'm just going to get it off of CNET. I busted out laughing when I saw this. Okay, ready? Today, Sony CEO Kenichiro Yoshida reportedly told the press that his company generally doesn't believe in the idea of opening up the PlayStation to cross-platform multiplayer. Here's what he said. On cross-platform, our way of thinking is always that PlayStation is the best place to play. Come on. I don't care if you got a fucking PlayStation tattoo on your ass. That shit's fucking hilarious and it's bullshit. Okay? It's hilarious and it's bullshit. There's obviously other reasons. But those other reasons they're not going to reveal to the public. So, PlayStation's the best place to play. What do we need crossplay for? It's fucking hilarious. I died laughing when I saw that. Sony's got some fucking balls. They took their fucking mantra and spun it and used it for something else. Imagine if it was like, well, the reason we don't like crossplay is because greatness awaits. I wish they did the greatness awaits thing. I would have pissed my pants if they did that one. Yeah, we don't like crossplay because greatness awaits. This shit's fucking hilarious. I can't believe, like, why did they even, like, say anything to the press? Why didn't they just keep quiet about it? Nobody's buying that. Nobody's buying. Okay, let me get serious. I'm about to get serious right now with y'all. I think I'm done laughing at this. Look, I'm going to say this is the last fucking time I'm going to say this, okay? PlayStation dudes are notorious, even more notorious than Xbox dudes were last generation, of saying that the competing console doesn't have any games to play. Do you see a pattern here? Last generation, Xbox fanboys said there's nothing to play on PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3 has no games. This generation, they're saying Xbox One doesn't have any games. It's all a bunch of hogwash, okay? Number one, not everybody wants to play Japanese role-playing games and single-player narrative-driven games. Not everybody wants to play multiplayer community games and and shooters, okay? There is a difference. If you were to take all the third-party games away, there is a difference between PlayStation and Xbox. It's clear. There's a difference. PlayStation has a certain type of game. Xbox has a certain type of game. You won't find fucking real-time strategy games on PlayStation. You won't find shit. You'll hardly find any Japanese role-playing games on Xbox, especially not from Microsoft. They're not a Japanese company, but at least Sony's a Japanese company. If they want to make a Japanese RPG for PlayStation, they could do that. They're different. And I'll say the same for Nintendo too. Take away all the third-party games, you look at Nintendo's set of games, unlike any on any other system. So they both have their own little, culture, their own footprint. They're all different. If you're a true gamer, and it's even a little harder to say now, but it was easier to say years ago, but if you're a true gamer and you want to play everything, you own all three consoles. And that's excluding the PC, because I know there's millions of people out there that don't play on PC that are only console gamers. So if you're only a console gamer and you have to play everything, you have to play God of War, you have to play Halo, you have to play fucking Smash Brothers, you got to own all three consoles. That's a fact. So anybody that says such and such console has nothing to play, they're only talking about themselves. They're basically saying, I don't see anything on that console that I'm interested in playing. Not everybody wants to play God of War and Uncharted and Last of Us and fucking whatever. Not everybody wants to play Halo and fucking Forza and Killer Instinct. Different gamers, different strokes, different folks. Not everybody wants to play Super Smash Brothers and Zelda and Super Mario World, But some of us want to play all that shit. So we have everything. So, here's the thing. Yes, while it's funny, don't ever blame a company for hyping their own product. Never do that. Because if any of you guys out there running your own company and there was competition, guess what? You'd say your product was the best. Watch, I'm going to do it right now. Video Game Warzone is the best podcast on the internet. We are the #1 podcast. And nobody can argue that with me. because this is my work and I think it's the best. And I'm sure other people that do other podcasts think this is the best. They're never going to come out and say it, but you know what I'm saying. You're not going to sit here and say, well, you know, I do a lot of stuff on the Warzone. I've been doing it for years, but, you know, Game Over Greggy's podcast is better than mine. Nobody's ever going to fucking do that shit. Do you really expect Sony to say, well, Xbox and Nintendo are better? No, they're not going to do that. Microsoft's not going to do it either. Okay? So, and speaking of Microsoft, Microsoft, in talking install base, says, yeah, we have a lower install base than Sony, but our gamers are more hardcore. This is Aaron Greenberg. I feel like DMing him right now saying, what the fuck are you talking about? Your gamers are more hardcore. What do you mean? The first thing that came to mind is, oh, they buy more controllers on Xbox than they do PlayStation. Hardware, hardcore. I get it. Right, QL? Like, how do you even come up with our gamers are more hard, but our gamers are more hard? Yeah, Sony's selling more, but our gamers are more hardcore. Like, who even cares if the game who's more hardcore? That, like, how does that even fit into the universe?
You're trying to prop up your user install base as being better install base.
Why though? Who cares? Saying that you're
my guess is that it's increasing their image as a.
No, it's not. No, you know it's not.
I know it's not, but I'm saying that's what they're attempting to do. They're trying to attempt to make people think, not us, because we've been in this game for too long.
Who? Okay.
People who are just getting into it, like, oh, Xbox is hardcore, so maybe I want to buy an Xbox. Or a parent hears that, or someone else hears that, and instead of buying a PlayStation, they buy an Xbox.
Yeah, but who?
Because they're hardcore.
Who the fuck cares? Who has more hardcore? Like, even if you're the marketing master over at Microsoft, who the fuck cares? Why are you even making that statement? You know, if I was in that position, I'd say, yeah, Sony's doing better than us this generation. We got a lot of work ahead of us, you know? And I think if we make certain moves, we could make some inroads in our install base and get it, like, the whole game, what is it, Game Access Game Pass, whatever the new
Game
thing
Pass.
No, it's called something else. Super Game Access. What the fuck is it?
Talking about Origin?
No, Microsoft, the new thing they got where you can.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You can rent, you could buy on a payment
like a cell phone. It's a Super Access Pass Microsoft games. Whatever. That's a cool thing.
Access, I think, or something.
That's actually gonna get people to buy Xboxes. Think about this. Think about, fuck, man. We're 5 years into this generation and I still can't afford a fucking Xbox One. And then they come out with this plan, and oh shit, I can pay $35 or $22 a month and get it. Shit, fuck yeah, I can afford that. You know, there is a group of people out there that can't afford next generation consoles yet. They just don't. They can't do it. What's up, Futuristic Viper? How you doing, man? So, but you never, even though Microsoft made that statement, their gamers are more hardcore, you can't fucking diss them for that. You can't diss a company for hyping their own product. And what Microsoft is doing, they're hyping their gamers, the people who bought the console. Just like you can't diss Sony for saying PlayStation's the best place to play. You could laugh all you want. The shit's funny when you actually read it, but they're upping their own, they're hyping their own products and their own gamers. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And nobody who creates something, you could have respect for your competition, and Microsoft and Sony have respect for each other, but you're not going to sit there and say that product is better than mine. You're not going to do that. So while this stuff is funny, you know, hey, and we talk about how, you know, like I said, a lot of PlayStation gamers say there's nothing to play on Xbox. There's plenty to play on Xbox, and there's plenty exclusive console experiences to play on Xbox that you can't get on PlayStation, and vice versa. PlayStation may have more, but you know, both systems have their exclusives, you know, but Xbox gamers don't care about God of War. If Xbox gamers cared about God of War, they would own PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4. If they cared about Uncharted, they would own a PlayStation 3. They would have bought a PlayStation 4, you know, so they don't care about that shit. But I'll tell you something that everybody cares about. everybody fucking cares about Spider-Man. And why does everybody care about Spider-Man? Spider-Man is an American pulp culture icon. Everybody. I guarantee you that everybody that's listening to the show, everybody has either seen a Spider-Man cartoon, Spider-Man movie, played a Spider-Man game, or read a Spider-Man comic book. Or maybe has some Spider-Man underoos. You know? Everybody knows what Spider-Man is. It is a part of American pop culture. Everybody. Before you even had Xbox and PlayStation, everybody knew what Spider-Man was. That's why everybody wants Spider-Man. I guarantee you, if Microsoft had an exclusive Superman game and it was badass, PlayStation only people would want that Superman game. People want good games, period. And they want games, they want those pop culture icon games. They want a Superman game. They want a Batman game. They want a Spider-Man game. That's why everybody fucking wants Spider-Man. Shit, I've been saying for the past fucking year that I'm really not interested in Spider-Man. These last couple days, I've seen some shit and I'm like, I need to go in Target when Spider-Man comes out and give me a fucking copy. Have you seen the photo mode in that game? It's fucking ridiculous. It really is. It's I was like, holy shit. You can take photos and turn them into the comic strips and shit. It's like one of the best photo modes I've ever seen. Hey, Tor, I think Greenberg gets hardcore gaming confused with competitive gaming. I don't know, but well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he should have used competitive. But to be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. And I don't even think that was necessary. You know, I'd be like, yeah, Sony's selling more. But does Sony have Killer Instinct? Booyah! And I'd be out. You know, I don't understand why he said that. But anyway, speaking of Spider-Man, let's talk Puddlegate. Everybody's heard of Puddlegate. This is why...
Should be called Fencegate.
This is why we can't have nice things. And this is why gamers are fucking stupid. Okay? So you got this absolutely beautiful looking fucking game that everybody wants to play. And what are people bitching about? They think that there's been a downgrade since the 2017 reveal. Why? Because a puddle got changed.
That's stupid. People should be looking at the fences if they want to say there's a downgrade. No, for real. Look at the fucking fences between the two pictures.
Let me.
They haven't done something to downgrade.
Here's what you're doing wrong. And this is I already mentioned this in a private chat on Twitter. Here's what people are doing wrong. When you capture a screenshot, and these screenshots that are out there, they're not captured from the source. The quality of your screenshot depends on what equipment you are using to capture the screenshot and whether or not you're using any JPEG compression. Okay? So if you're using a shitty capture software, or in this case, copying the screenshot off of YouTube, or if you're using a screen capture tools that compress the image to JPEG quality instead of raw image quality, it's not going to look anything like it does anywhere else you may see it. So people don't take that into consideration. As somebody who does photography and I only use RAW when I take pictures because I want the highest quality, the difference between a RAW and a JPEG is fucking huge. And I know with game capture tools, you can capture screenshots from games in the highest quality, but a lot of internet idiots don't do that. You know? So when I saw those two images, that's the first thing that hit me. It's like, oh, this other image is compressed. That's why it's not as sharp. And yeah, it looks like they changed the lighting a little bit. But when you change the lighting, though, that's an artistic decision. That's not a downgrade. That's an artistic decision.
It's not always an artistic decision, but it looks.
When you change lighting, as someone who sets up lighting has set up lighting for movie shoots, has spent hours setting up lighting for movie shoots in college. Yes, when you change the lighting, that is an artistic decision. There's no the
lighting in a piece for when you're working on when you're setting your settings for your PC, and you're setting the type of lighting you're using in your games, especially the newer ones. The type of lighting can dramatically change how a game looks.
Right, that's what lighting does. And that is an artistic. That
back
no. That's an artistic decision. Let me tell you something about lighting. You got position, you got intensity, you got how many lights do you have on that scene? You got the effect of the lighting, the color of the lighting. There's nothing that these consoles can't do when it comes to lighting. There's nothing they can't do. Okay.
Ray tracing.
Right, ray tracing's right, but ray tracing isn't just lighting though. It's more than that. Okay. As far as lighting goes, if you just take lighting, these systems can do all kinds of shit with lights. So when people look at the scenes and they say, well, the lighting's that's an artistic decision. As far as the puddle goes, that's an artistic decision too, because it's a fucking puddle. And nobody in here knows if those fucking puddles are dynamic or not. That rain could be dynamic. The puddle might be different every time it rains. We don't know this. So who are we to fucking jump in and say, oh, fucking Puddlegate, oh, they downgraded the game. And as far as I'm concerned, who gives a flying fuck about some puddles? Yeah, Shouldn't people be concerned about how the gameplay is? Does it play well? Is it fun to play? Because that's all that matters. And this is why gamers can't have nice things. And this is why, as of this week, I am no longer a gamer. I can't accept that title. I can't be associated with these people. From now on, I will call myself a digital connoisseur. That covers digital movies, digital games, digital comics, everything. I'm a digital connoisseur. I'm no longer a gamer because I can't be associated with these motherfuckers. They're just too goddamn stupid. Let's read some of these chats. K-Cube says there's more, though, than just the puddle. More than just the puddle. Sari says, I believe it's the Xbot and PC haters that are complaining. Actually, Saris, you would think that it was mostly Xbots that are complaining about it. No, it's fucking ponies. No, it's the majority of complaints are coming from Sony dudes, which is surprising because I don't, there's like my timeline is fully clear of Xbox. I don't see any Xbox tweets. Even if I wanted to try, I couldn't. But I still associate with a lot of people who associate with ponies. So I see a lot of pony tweets. The majority of people that I've seen complaining about Puddlegate is fucking ponies. And I'm like, this is strange, you know. But you know, it goes back and forth. When Xbox comes out with a game, ponies say, you know, it's downgrade. PlayStation comes out a game, Xbox dudes say it's downgrade. It's fucking stupid. I don't want to be associated with these guys. I'm not a gamer. Don't call me a fucking gamer. I'm a digital connoisseur. Okay? So that's that. K-Cube, I'll get back to you in a minute. Futurist Viper says, I like that term, internet idiots. Stephen Gibson, what's up? They put less puddles to cut down on screen space, reflections which help performance. Do you know this is a fact? Did Insomniac say this, Stephen? Or are you just guessing? And the thing is, here's why I disagree with you, Stephen. Because in 2018, with the systems we have now, the reflections don't really put that much of a hit on the system. And the other thing is, you got to think about this. It is the way they do these open world games. They're only rendering what you see. So it's not like they got all the New York rendered and that scene and the puddles. It's just the scene, the puddles, and what you see in the background. None of the other stuff is rendered. There's all kinds of ways to optimize this so that a big giant puddle wouldn't put a damper on your performance. Plus, there's not a lot of characters on the screen during that scene. None of that makes sense to me. I got to disagree with you, Stephen. Maybe 10 years ago, if you said that, I would agree. But I can't agree with that right now.
It's the technology that he's talking about is a big fucking hit on the GPU. But they might have taken it off.
No, but the thing is, you know, and I know that there are ways nowadays to do reflections that don't put a hit on the GPU. You know that. We've seen reflections in racing games, sports games, 3D action games. There's a way to do it where it doesn't put a hit on the performance. And we're talking about the PlayStation 4. It's not like it's a PS3, you know, or an Xbox 360.
They did some of the last PlayStation 4 game.
I don't know, man. K-Cube says
all the puddles are they're not dynamic. They're
okay.
At the end of the day, there's a specific reflection on the fucking water.
K-Cube says, okay, when Crackdown or any other game come out and it's a downgrade, I'm going to say it's an artistic. But the thing is, I'm just saying the puddle only is, and the lighting only is an artistic direction. And I'll go hard set on the lighting being an artistic decision because the lighting is always an artistic decision. There's no way these machines can't do the lighting they want. You've seen all the dope games. You've seen Witcher. You've seen God of War. There's no problem doing any kind of lighting on these consoles. So lighting's definitely an artistic decision. And I'll tell you right now, before you go on, Crackdown's downgraded. If when Crackdown 3 doesn't come out, if I don't see the destruction that they showed us, 10 years ago?
10 years ago.
In the tech demo,
Like
if I don't see that destruction, that game's been downgraded. And I truly believe it has been downgraded after seeing that trailer at E3. It looks like the game's running at like 20 frames per second. It's still Crackdown. It'll still be fun. But as far as graphics goes, I just can't believe that we're going to get the same as what we saw when they first announced the whole cloud destruction. I'll shit my... Like, if it comes out and it has all that destruction, I'll shit my pants. But I truly believe Crackdown will be downgraded. Steven says they also downgraded the building geometry? Are you sure they downgraded it? Or did they change it? And I didn't see any scenes where they changed the building geometry. You have to send some screenshots.
Oh, they pulled it out.
They pulled what out?
Oh, they pulled they created a fog.
A fog?
Yeah, remember back in the PlayStation 1 days where they would have a thick fog?
Yeah.
So that they pulled a fog in. So in the E3 picture, you could clearly see everything's crystal clear, right?
Yeah.
And then the lighting blooms out the very back, but this time you can kind of see the background. But
fog, you'll get a hit with fog. Definitely, fog will definitely give you a GPU hit. Fog's hard to do.
I think what they're doing is pulling it back and trying to hide out the pop out.
Maybe. I mean, there's lots of tricks.
It might also be an artistic decision. Maybe decided take off the screen, the fucking water, which is a hit on the GPU. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, water's always going to be a hit.
All right, and the screen space reflections also hit.
Wait, when you say water, do you mean the puddle?
Yeah, the puddle.
No, the puddle.
They're redrawing the geometry on that puddle.
Big fucking deal. They're only redrawing a small portion of it. When you said water, I was thinking like ocean and Assassin's Creed and.
Because in the second picture, you can see more of the background. You can see like trees in the background outside of the building.
Hey, Dotch, I haven't talked about Cyberpunk yet. I'll get into that. I disagree with you, and. Guess what? Torrance Davis is now getting Spider-Man because I saw a couple things that got me too fucking amped about the game just in the last 2 days. That photo mode and some of the other shit they showed in the city, fucking dope. And I'm watching it and I'm like, holy shit, that photo mode. I can't believe a photo. Not only that, but I saw have you seen the Japanese music trail? They used the music from the Japanese anime in the Spider-Man. That trail is fucking dope. It actually makes me want to play the fucking campaign. All I need to see now is a trailer with the 70s music from the Spider-Man cartoon. Spider-Man does whatever a spider. I'm done. I'm running into Target because I can't pre-order it because it's not available. I'm running into Target. I'm getting fucking Spider-Man. I got to beat something else before Spider-Man comes out. I don't know if it's going to be God of War, Tomb Raider. I got to beat something because my backlog is so fucking high. It's fucking like turtle heading out my ass. Like, I need to find a toilet fast. That's how huge my backlog is. So anyway, Sorry says, haters tour. The have-nots are just trolling, and we so-called ponies prefer to be called stallions. That's hilarious. You're not a pony. Just because you like PlayStation doesn't make you a pony. You're only a pony if you're a PlayStation fanboy. You're only bot if you're an Xbox fanboy. Dachi says, after seeing the photo mode trailer, I think Spider-Man will be the biggest game of 2018.
No.
I think Red Dead has that, but there is a possibility that Spider-Man could be the biggest game. It really depends on how the game is. Like, we know Red Dead's going to be dope because it's Red Dead 2. This is a new experience. You know, is Spider-Man going to be like the old PS2 Spider-Mans and Xbox Spider-Mans? Is it going to be a new experience? Like, I don't know, man. But you know what? I'm in now. I'm in. I'm not touching the water with my toe. I'm fucking belly flopping in that shit. The music in that game will be awesome. Yeah, probably. Especially if they use some of the shit. What else we got? Oh, look who's here. Fucking... where did he go? I thought I saw Damien here. I guess he disappeared. Anyway, yeah, Spider-Man has global appeal. It's a big game. That's why everybody wants it. That's why everybody fucking wants the game. Spider-Man. Okay. So, Plaquette? What? Plaquette? What is Plaquette, Kalel? What are you speaking to fucking Kryptonian? Plaquette. Steven says, I think Spider-Man will be slightly better than Sunset Overdrive, but not by much. Sergio Chavez 0708. The game is fine. Too many kids arguing about something you won't see during battle and swinging. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm fucking talking about. It's just like when you're playing the fucking racing games and you're going 60 frames per second. Somebody freezes a frame and it shows that the person that's actually cheering you on is a cardboard cutout. Who gives a fuck? It's like you're driving in the car and everything goes in slow-mo and you're looking at that cardboard cutout and you're like, where am I? There's no real humans here. It's stupid. Mr. FYF, late to the game. What did I miss? Well, we talked about Puddlegate. We talked about Sony saying the reason why they're not doing crossplay is PlayStation's the best place to play. And we talked about Microsoft not having the install base of Sony, but their gamers are more hardcore. Stephen Gibson also says Sunset Overdrive might have better writing because of its M rating. You know what I need to do before Spider-Man comes out? Because I haven't done it for a while. I need to put Sunset Overdrive back in my Xbox.
It's the same tech, I think. Too.
It is. It's the same engine, pretty much. They just expanded on it.
It looks like a Spider-Man type game.
Oh, no, come on. Come on. No.
It'd be pretty good, yeah.
What it is a Jet Set Radio game.
It is fucking awesome, Jet Set. God, I want someone to remake that game.
Yep.
Jet Set would be a great game.
Jet Set would be a great game on that fucking engine. That's all I could think about when I was playing. I'm like, this is fucking Jet Set Radio with fucking zombies and aliens and shit. So, yes. So, Cyberpunk. Fife. Oh, Mr. Fife. Okay. Did everybody see? I've been waiting for this. I got to give props to CD Projekt Red because I've been waiting for this Cyberpunk trailer that they showed at fucking, I think it was Gamescom or was it E3? Behind closed doors. Oh, your helmets. What's up, man? Because I'm a visual thinker, every time I see your name, I picture this dude with this helmet on, and it makes me laugh. Yo, man, what's my fuck? Like, you wear a helmet, but you don't ride a motorcycle or anything. You just wear a fucking helmet. And people are cool with that. Yo, helmets. You know? So, the Cyberpunk trailer. Let me tell you something. CD Projekt Red is going to redefine the first-person shooter. What they have done is they've made their own Grand Theft Auto game that's first person in this huge, expansive fucking world with RPG elements. It's fucking dope. I was watching this trailer and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking dope. And the car chase, and you can go third person in the car chase and shooting. The thing that really like blew my mind is like in this city, in this huge gigantic city, you had all these buildings you could walk into and there were people walking around. I mean, it was kind of like GTA, but just expanded. It was bigger, it was bolder, and you can create your own character, and it just seems so fucking dope. Just so much. And the thing that really blew my mind, and this is why I respect that developer, probably more than any other developer right now, is because they said, fuck you, we're going to show you the footage whenever we want to show you the footage. And when we show you the footage, it's not going to be some stupid CG trailer. You know, it's not going to be wait until 2019 if you want to see the real gameplay. We're going to show you what we have now, and we're going to put this disclaimer in telling you that this game is probably going to change, or it could change, so that you dumbass fanboys don't come at us in fucking 2019 or whenever the game comes out and say the fucking game was downgraded. So
they're going to anyways.
They're going to do it anyways, yeah. But holy shit. The things you could do with that game. I mean, I'm like, holy fuck, Cyberpunk. I'm watching this trailer. It was a 48-minute long gameplay trailer. This is how every game should be revealed. When you first show gameplay, this is how every fucking developer should do it. I've been asking for this for years. If you've been listening to my shows, you know it. Every time there's an E3 or something where they unveil a bunch of fucking game, I'm like, da-da-dum, Batman coming soon. Just the logo. Next game. I'm like, what? The fuck is that? Don't even tell me the fucking shit's coming out. Don't even tell me. If your shit's not going to be available for 3 years, if I'm not going to be able to see any gameplay for fucking 3 years, don't even tell me you're working on shit. That's like me telling you I'm cooking you a steak next summer. Imagine you're sitting there and you're fucking hungry and shit, and I walk in and say, guess what? I'm cooking steaks. You be like, yes, next summer, motherfucker. Tonight we're having macaroni and cheese. You'd be fucking pissed. You'd be pissed. That is what these fucking game companies have been doing to us for fucking years. I'm cooking portobello mushrooms. They've been doing this shit to us for years. Batman, coming soon. You watch the Game Awards. Fucking Witcher 3, coming soon. And you just see a logo. Or, Batman. And then they show CG, a pre-rendered trailer, some action and stuff. But they never show the fucking gameplay. The reason why we're all here tonight talking to each other is because we like to play games. If we want to see a movie, we can watch anime. We can watch fucking a real live action movie. We can watch CG movies. We can play a fucking Telltale game. But if we want to, we are here because we play games. We take the motherfucking controller. Here's my custom Verselios controller that I got from Microsoft. Check it out, purple and black. It says Verselios on it. Pretty sick, huh? We take the controller and we want to fucking play games. We want to play the fucking games. We want to be the character. We want to be the fucking story. Don't make me wait all fucking year for E3 or fucking the Jeff Keighley shit show and not show me any fucking gameplay. I'm so tired of this fucking bullshit. So, CD Projekt Red, I know it ain't December yet. Developer of the Year, CD Projekt Red. Trailer of the Year, fucking Cyberpunk. Game of the Generation, Cyberpunk. I don't give a fuck. Because they showed us the fucking gameplay. And they didn't just show us a gameplay trailer that was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. They showed us somebody playing the fucking game and doing shit. Has everybody in here seen it? Has everybody seen the fucking Cyberpunk? Is there anybody here who has not seen the Cyberpunk trailer? If you have not seen the Cyberpunk trailer, you need to fucking watch it. You need to sit down with some buttered popcorn. Make sure you butter the middle and the top. Shake it around. Get yourself a drink. If you're having popcorn, you probably want something sweet to balance the savory of the popcorn. So I'd go with like a fruit punch or maybe a Crystal Light if you're trying to be healthy. Or a Coke. I like a Mexican Coke in a glass. It's pure cane sugar. Sit down. Load up YouTube on your big 4 motherfucking K television in your living room. Find this fucking trailer. And you say, honey, this is the movie we're watching tonight. It's called the Cyberpunk 48-minute gameplay reveal trailer. You play that shit. It is absolutely amazing. And I sit and what would you say?
Ruben in Arizona said it's the Deus Ex sequel I've been waiting for.
How come you were? Oh, there's stuff going on in the other room. Hey, Ruben, what's up? Ah! Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yeah. But I mean, it was fucking dope. And part of me is like, well, if you're a dense gamer, and there's a lot of dense gamers, they're not really gonna see what this game is doing for first-person shooters. They're not gonna see it. They go, oh, it's just a fucking first-person shooter, right? It's doing things for first-person shooters that no other first-person shooter has done. Think of a game like Deus Ex meets Skyrim. It's just the way that they presented that and the way they presented the world. It's a game you can totally get immersed in. It's just I was let's be honest. I was a little bit skeptical when I clicked on the link and I started watching it. But I was like, fuck, I could really get into this shit. It was like a Blade Runner movie, an anime. It's just so much about it that I fucking loved. So I'm all over that. I'm all fucking over that. I'm excited about it. If you have not seen the 48-minute Cyberpunk trailer, you need to go see it now. You got to see it. It's just... Yeah, I'm a sucker for bullet time, too. That's why Max Payne is one of my favorite action games ever made. Steven says, I only watched it once. I got to watch it again. My wife would smack the shit out of me if I told her that. I'll take it. Fucking smack me. But you know what? When you're done smacking me, we're watching this shit. Hype bot. QL is now hosting. You actually called yourself a bot, QL, or is that just the mixer bot?
That's just the bot.
Oh, okay.
The mixer bot.
QL, Spider-Man PS4 Puddlegate controversy takes over social media. Yes, this is a goddamn shame. You know, we can't just have an epic game and just be happy. You know, we gotta find a reason to hate on it. This is why I fucking hate gamers. This is why I hate fish wrap journalism. I can't stand it. It fucking pisses me off. This is, yeah. Anyway, so that's that. Is there anything else going on in gaming? Oh, supposedly Battlefield 5 got pushed back. Did you guys hear about that?
Yep.
EA pushed back Battlefield 5. They're saying because of... No, I didn't talk about that yet, Mr. 5. They're talking about that there's not enough pre-orders. So they pushed the game release back because they don't want to release it with Red Dead and... what was the other game that comes out? Red Dead and... Is it Call of Duty? Yeah. There's 2 big games that come out and Battlefield's like, nope, I'm going to take a week off. I don't know how far they pushed it back. It's obviously going to be released this year because that's EA and they got to release it. But does Battlefield 5 have Arnie? I don't think so. I'll never hate on Cyberpunk, not after Witcher 3. Thank you, Steven. A lot of people don't get Witcher 3. There's a lot of people who haven't played Witcher 3 that... And I only played 20 minutes of Witcher 3 just to see what it was like because I'm still playing Witcher 2. But I know what's in store. There's a lot of people... Oh, shit, Deathstrike Virus is playing Bad Company too. They don't know about Witcher 3. They don't get it. If you haven't played Witcher 2 or 3, you need to play Witcher 2 or 3 so you can truly understand how deep CD Projekt Red goes when they make a game. They are like... I put them on, and a lot of people are, oh, fuck you. I put them over Kojima. I honestly think that Kojima is one of the best developers in the industry. But I put them over Kojima. The stuff that they do is just absolutely amazing. So Battlefield 5 will not be coming out as scheduled. They are changing that. Couple of announcements this week, or at least one big one. Everybody saw Streets of Rage 4 trailer. At first, when I clicked on the trailer, I thought it was fake. I thought it was just some dudes making their own game, and Sega was going to have it pulled. Sega is actually bringing out a fucking Streets of Rage 4. Do you believe that shit?
It looked like something people were doing on their own.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Well, I guess you would expect if Sega brought a Streets of Rage 4 game out, it would be like old school sprites, but super high detail, or it may look more like an anime. But it is hand-drawn art that they're using, and it is beautiful. And it's fucking Streets of Rage 4. I'm getting that day one. Day motherfucking one. Let me find the trailer. I know not everybody has seen this. Streets of Rage 4. Okay,
Kevin, USAA Bank is here to help you stay on.
Streets of Rage 4. You know, and the thing is, I have to actually. I've never played Streets of Rage 3. Yeah, Ruben, you missed it. I was talking about that earlier. Sony's response. That shit was fucking hilarious. I talked about that, and I talked about Microsoft saying that their gamers are more hardcore. Some funny shit happened this week. And it's like all like toward the end of the week, all this shit happened. It has the girl, so far confirmed, it's the girl and the guy. Everybody wants the skateboard, the roller skate kid, but he doesn't seem to be in the trailer. I'm assuming they're either going to have DLC or something, or maybe you can unlock them, you know. But that's the Streets of Rage trailer.
Budget's looking good.
And Sega fanatics like myself want the original composer, of course, but we're not going to get that, so no big deal. You didn't know about Streets of Rage, Khalil? Come on. What are you saying what to? There it is. Looks good. I like it. I played the girl too. No, oh yeah, no, I never played 3. I think I have it on Steam. Hold on a second. I think I have it in one of my Sega old school Genesis bundles or whatever. Streets of Moscow. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is Streets of Moscow? What the fuck is that shit?
Dude, Russians are weird.
Wait a minute. Purchase October 18, 2013. What the fuck is that? Streets of Moscow?
Is that something you bought?
I don't know, man. What the fuck is Streets of Moscow?
Yeah, I would fucking be finding out.
Sega Mega Drive Classics. Let's see what we got. It's got Streets of Rage 2. Oh no, it's got Contra Hardcore, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Bloodlines, Streets of Rage 2, Golden Axe. I'm gonna have to find Streets of Rage 3 somewhere and play that shit. What the fuck is this Moscow game? I gotta stop buying shit on Steam. I think somebody has my account and they're just adding weird shit so fuck with me.
Stevie G didn't send it to you?
I don't know.
He probably did.
I forgot what else I was talking about. Anyway, so I'll find it. I probably have it emulated somewhere. So anyway. There was another shooting this week. There was a Madden competition.
Ain't the first time someone got shot over Madden.
Yes, it's the first time anybody got shot over Madden. Some crazy motherfucker opened fire at the Madden competition, I guess because he lost and he was pissed. And I guess he got shot and killed, right? This dude?
He killed himself.
Oh, he killed himself.
Because he's a bitch and they want to take responsibility.
I just like how she looked too, Steven. I mean, come on, we were all hornballs when we were that young. I, as a person who would never, ever, ever try to commit suicide, I can understand why people would commit suicide. They can't take it anymore. They want to leave this world. It's easier. Boom. I don't understand why you have to fucking shoot a bunch of people before you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. It makes no fucking sense to me. So what is it? What comes up again? Oh, look. It's video games that make people violent. Once again. Oh, we need stricter gun laws. Well, let me ask anybody who believes in, I know people who listen to this show aren't like that, but if you believe in stricter gun laws, and I've said this before, okay, let's make really strict gun laws across the board, from California to Massachusetts. What happens when somebody gets a gun illegally?
Which is far easier than getting
Yes, it's far easier. When you get a gun illegally, you're circumventing the law. So now you get a gun illegally, you go to school and you shoot a bunch of people and kill yourself. What are they going to say? Oh, we need even more stricter gun laws. No, it's not the gun laws because this guy got it illegally. It has nothing to do with the gun laws. And even if you do, and then they said this dude had a history of mental issues. He had a history of mental issues and nobody cared. And now 3 people are dead. And now you got idiots out here. Did you see what people were saying on Twitter? They were saying, "Oh, I'm glad it was gamers and not humans." I can't believe some of the shit that people were saying.
There's always gonna be those people.
There's always those people. There's people that absolutely hate gamers. I'm like, how can you hate gamers? We're fucking introverts. We stay in the house. We keep to our own. We don't cause any trouble. How can you fucking hate gamers?
Here's what blows my mind.
Yes.
This is a competition that leads to the finals. That doesn't Madden give some $1 million away?
I'm sure it does.
How do you have a competition where large sums of money are you can win this money and nobody's there checking people?
I don't know.
When money is involved, especially when several digits of money is involved, that you don't have security there.
I think you know what? At the next Evo, at the next fucking Madden, at the next COD, they will be checking for guns.
How does it Evo? They've got to be checking for anything.
Because Evo's at
take out 3 people.
Evo's at a convention center. They don't check your bags when you go to the convention center in Vegas.
That's fucking crazy.
You just walk in.
The competitors, at least the competitors, should be checked. You can't have that kind of money on the table and not think that someone who thinks they need that money loses that chance to get that money doesn't fucking snap.
Well, you have to be really intelligent to think about that, QL. And now they're going to care. Now it's going to be another one of those reactive things where they're going to be like, oh, we got to have security here. And Mr. Fife says, but for me, what if I go to PAX and bring my family? Too easy for somebody to bring weapons. No, you can't bring a gun in the PAX. You know why? Because when you walk in the PAX, you got to go through a metal detector and they check your bags. They've been doing that for years, at least PAX East. I haven't been to PAX Prime in a while. I don't know if they do it at PAX Prime, but PAX East.
They did it to start with. I think they started with
PAX. You go through a fucking metal detector and they take your bag and they search your bag, so nobody goes into PAX with a gun. There you go. So the shit's already happening. Maybe it's because of us super intelligent Massachusetts people. I don't know, but they've been doing it at PAX for years. They fucking do the wand and they do the fucking detector and they check your bags to make sure you don't have weapons or guns. Or weapons in general. Would you drop your mic? Oh, God. Okay, so, yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty fucking sad. You know, and all this shit was caught live, too. I mean, there's videos out there. It's just like, oh, I'm so sick and tired of this shit. Ruben, did you see my Smalley, my personal best Smalley that I caught with fucking crankbait, that 4-pounder? Oh, dude, it was a fucking beast. Master Chief Collection's on Game Pass in 4K tomorrow? What? Is it really? Wait, why do I want Master Chief Collection? What do I need to play? I wouldn't mind playing fucking Halo 3 multiplayer again. It's like the jungle sometimes. It keeps me wonder why I keep from going under. You damn right I'm still fishing. I'm going fishing tomorrow, bitches. Fishing is life. It's been fixed, apparently. I might have to check that out. Did you see all the stuff they're putting on Game Pass? Game Pass is actually getting pretty good right now. You know when shit first comes out, how it's weekend, like, oh, I don't care about the game. They got some good shit on Game Pass now. I was looking, I was like, holy shit. I just started grabbing a bunch of stuff. It's crazy. I wouldn't mind having Master Chief Collection on my PC. Is that PC, though? Is it only Game Pass on Xbox, or is it they got it working on PC, too? Actually, I got it right here. Hold on. Games. What are you doing now, QL? Are you fucking outside? What are you doing? Hello? Hello? Let me see here. Game Pass. There it is.
What, it's for the PC?
Well, again, that's what I'm looking at right now. So they got Fallout 4 on Game Pass, Vermintide, Dead Rising 2, Dandra, I am the Ruiner. Oh, God, motherfucker. What game are we looking for? What would you say was Master Chief?
Is it 4K 60 frames per second on the X?
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Shooters. Master Chief Collection. It's only Xbox One. So right now it just shows the game, but tomorrow it's gonna have a Game Pass switch on it. I might check that out. Or I might just play some more Halo 5. Hey, what's up, Mega Jack? Hey, what's up, Mega Jack? Hey, Mega Jack. What's up? Why you leave me hanging? All right. I see how it is. Okay. What else? Is there anything else? There's a badass OLED TV at Costco. Go check it out. That's the one I'm going to buy. I sent some pictures on Twitter this week. Holy shit. It's like $2,500, but I don't give a fuck. No, I haven't got Shenmue yet. I actually started playing Yakuza 0 last week. I'll probably pick up Shenmue. I'm not in any rush to go back and start that over again, but I'll get it.
You should play Yakuza 0 on PC.
That's what I got it on PC.
Oh, good.
All right, let's do it. Hey, Mega Jack, what's up?
Yeah, not much, man.
How you doing, man?
Good. I'm getting an Acer Predator laptop next week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Isn't that thing like $3,000?
$4,800 Canadian.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
That's that's like $3 US,
dude,
right?
go buy a car instead, man.
Actually, I sold 2 cars and didn't need them anymore in the garage, so that's what I'm doing because I got rid of all my consoles.
Oh,
remember I told you?
Yeah, that's right. You actually did it, didn't you?
Yep.
You're the man.
I'm going to get the Predator, put it in my office at work, and dispatch all the tow trucks and play games. Fuck it.
Go tow that car, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Renee, what's up, Renee? I just wish PS Now was like Game Pass. Yeah, I think we all do. You got to give Microsoft, you got to give it to them, for their lack of Japanese-oriented games and lack of exclusives and compared to the other consoles. They sure have got some pretty cool shit.
It's not going to be a lack next gen, man. I'll tell you that much.
What do you think's going to happen next gen?
Microsoft just made deals for Japanese developers for next generation.
Where'd you hear that?
Or whatever. Well, Phil Spencer went there to Japan. He made deals with the first-party Japanese or third-party Japanese devs. Square Enix, every
Mega games. We need games, motherfucker. So, remember when I was asking why Sony's getting all these exclusives and I thought they were money hatting them? You guys know why Sony's got all the exclusives and Microsoft doesn't, right? We may have briefly mentioned this. But Microsoft... They
don't have first party.
Well, no. Microsoft required their developers, any Japanese developer, if they were making a game, they had to make so many hard copies. They had to make hard copies. So yeah. I think
Microsoft said no to Yakuza. You know that, right?
Yeah, and now they want it. We talked about this a couple of weeks. Now they fucking want it. I'm just going to play it safe and they said no to Yakuza when Etiquette was still running the games division. Okay? I'm just going to say that because I'm sure if it was up to Phil, he would have got it when it first...
You know what? Can I say one thing?
What?
And I won't interrupt you.
No, that's okay.
If Microsoft was smart, sorry, I'm under the weather. If Microsoft was smart, you know how they have their backwards compatibility?
Yeah.
They would take every fucking game that was discontinued from back in the day and remaster it in 4K. Especially NFL 2K.
Yes.
5.
Yes.
And if they released it now with an optional updated roster, make it a loose thing that you can make your own characters, like make your own name and attributes and shit, Madden would be bye-bye.
Dude, I've been asking for that. I have been asking for that shit. Oh my God. The thing is about Microsoft is this is what blows my mind. and this is why sometimes I sit back and I'm like, why didn't I get a business degree? Because if I was working at Microsoft, I would have been like, we're spending the fucking money. If Sony's getting Yakuza, we're getting fucking Yakuza. If Sony's getting near, we're getting near. Sony's getting far, we're getting far. I'd be like, we need to do this. But because of their asinine fucking rules, the whole thing with, okay, if you're making a game, you gotta print like 500,000 hard copies in order for you to put a game on our console. It's like, this is the digital age, motherfuckers. Don't force them to fucking make hard copies if they don't want to. Let them make
I would even one-up them. I would tell them to fucking make a remake and make it exclusive of Shinobi.
Oh, yeah.
All that, I would fuck them up.
But you know what? Those are like deep retro games. They don't even have to do it like that. Like, how about you remake that shit? How about they go to Sega and say, hey, Sega, we want a fucking new age Shinobi game and we want
That's
exclusive.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, it wouldn't even cost them that much money. But they don't want to do that for some reason, which is fine. But like the stuff, like the reason why Nier is on Xbox now is because Microsoft said, okay, you don't have to print any hard copies. We'll take a digital. And that's why Nier is on Xbox. But before, they're like, oh, we want 500,000 hard copies too. And then these developers can't afford that shit. They should be allowed, if they only want to print 100,000 hard copies, then they should be allowed to only print 100,000. Or if they only want to go digital, they should be allowed to only go digital. And now Microsoft's finally fucking do it. That's why they got Nier. That's probably why they got No Man's Sky. You know, that's probably why they're getting a lot of things that they probably wouldn't have gotten earlier this generation. You know? So just fucking make the right moves.
They should go make Namco Bandai make Ridge Racer exclusively for them.
Oh, that would burn.
But that's the type of shit they have to do, man.
Yeah, you're right. That is the type of shit they have to do. That would be dope. Yeah, they could, Damian, because they're pre-existing games. There's no rule that they can't make NFL 2K5 backwards compatible. It's a pre-existing game.
It's the licensing because it's essentially getting re-released.
No, not if it was backward compatible. No. That's not a re-release.
What if they just patched it to 4K to make it... Yeah, it's not re-release.
That's not a re-release. It's a game that's already in existence, and they're just making it playable on their newer console. Just like they've done with all the other fucking games. You know, if the NFL wants to be that shitty about fucking games, then fuck them.
That's the NFL.
Yeah, that would really show their true colors, eh?
Oh, and if you guys are wondering where episode... I think it's 363... You can only watch that on YouTube. For some reason, it wouldn't let me download it. So, yeah, that's why that one's not in audio, if you're listening. Pissed me off. Even YouTube fucks up sometimes. But anyway, that's why Sony has so many exclusive games, because Sony's like, do what you like. Do what you like. And the developers are like, cool. But as soon as Microsoft loosens their fucking rules and just kicks back and lets these Japanese developers do more stuff and they don't make it so hard for them to put their games on Xbox. Apparently Japanese developers want to put their games on Xbox, but Microsoft has made it too hard for them. You know, so just keep doing the right thing. Microsoft could have fixed this fucking years ago. But that dickhead, what the fuck was his name? What was Dickhead's name? Don Matrick fucked everything up for Don Matrick, if you want to talk about how Microsoft is doing now compared to Sony, don't blame Microsoft. Blame that Don fucking Matrix motherfucker. He's the reason. Like, I want you to think about this. I don't care what side you're on. I want you to think about this. Don't you think when Xbox One was released, if they came out with two fucking SKUs, one with the fucking Kinect and one without for $399, don't you think it would have sold better?
Of course.
Nobody wanted to have to buy a fucking Kinect of all goddamn things, except for me. But the majority of people out there, I don't want that fucking piece of hardware. And it's $100 extra. You're basically, let's put this in perspective now. Microsoft was basically making you pay $100 extra for something you didn't want. Imagine if Sony said, here's the PlayStation 4, $799, because it comes with the PlayStation VR and there is no separate SKU. Don't you think people would have been pissed? Now, there would have been a few. I want the PlayStation VR and pay the $799. Imagine if you had to pay $799 just to get a fucking PlayStation 4 because the VR was built in. Nobody would be, they wouldn't be where they are right now.
Yeah, we'd still be on last gen.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It was people talk about, oh, it was their messaging. No, it had nothing to do with their fucking messaging. It had nothing to do with the rental games. It had nothing to do with none of that shit. It was because they forced you to buy a fucking Kinect. They forced you to pay $100 more than their competition to get a fucking piece of hardware that you didn't even fucking want. That was Microsoft's big mistake this generation. And if they just released the Xbox One for $399, they wouldn't be in the fucking hole that they are in now. And I won't even call it a hole. They'd have a bigger install base. Wait,
well, put it this way. This gen is basically over.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'd say within the next two. But I can't even look at, but I'll be honest with you. I can't even look at it like that because I don't see it. I don't see generations like we used to see generations. Generations before, you got a totally new piece of hardware, totally new development kit, totally new everything. It was like, oh shit, okay, something brand new. Right now, all you're going to get is incremental upgrades. I'll give you an example.
Ray tracing.
They've already done it to us. Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X. Next one's going to be Xbox One Y and Z. And they all play all the same games, except better, right? PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 Pro. PlayStation 4 Pro plays all the same games, but it's more powerful. The PlayStation 5, all it's going to be is a super beefed up PlayStation 4 Pro. It's not going to be different hardware or anything. It's going to have more powerful processor, more memory, and it'll play 4K games, and all your old PlayStation games will work on it. PlayStation 4 games will work on it, and they'll probably make it so the developers can make them run in 4K like Microsoft's done. The next Xbox, it'll be a bigger, beefier Xbox One X. So even though you could say, yeah, it's a different generation, but it's 100% backward compatible to every console that's been released since 2013.
It'll basically be like 2 generations behind of the graphic cards that come out for PCs.
Yes, you're now looking at the Apple and Android of consoles. That's what it is now. And I think that's pretty fucking cool. Nobody wants new fucking hardware, learn new fucking shit. It is now, you're basically talking PC technology now. Like, I can get a game that I was playing on my PC 10 years ago and play it on any PC I build. That's what Xbox and PlayStation are now. So when you say this generation's over, he's like, yeah, but it's not over in the sense of Xbox versus Xbox 360. It's over in the sense that, oh, there's some new powerful shit coming out, but hey, I could still play all my fucking games on it. Isn't that fucking ripe? That's dope.
I'm pretty sure you can play the new games that'll come out in like a couple years.
Yeah.
On the Xbox One too.
Yep. Yeah, Renee, that is exactly what they're going to be doing because they can't afford to change their architecture. It doesn't make sense to change their architecture. More memory, more powerful CPU, more powerful GPU, plays the same games, but even better. Why not stop making console and put everything in the PC? Because there's money to be made on console. Case in point, PS Plus, Game Pass, Xbox Live. That's where they're making their money, services. You can't charge for those services on PC. Microsoft already tried and failed. You start putting PlayStation games on PC and then make people pay for PS Plus on PC. PC gamers are going to be like, I'm not paying your fucking PS Plus. And they'll fail, just like Microsoft did. QL, would you pay for PS Plus if PlayStation games came on PC?
No.
Exactly.
I'd pay for their streaming service on PC if it wasn't so fucking much money.
What, PS View?
No, they're fucking game.
Oh, PS Now.
Now, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
$20 a month is.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah. Steven says you better hope the PS5 will play PS4 games. You know, Sony has a habit of releasing remastered versions of their games. Remember The Last of Us? 1 year later, PS4 remastered version comes up. True, but The Last of Us was on PS3, which is a completely different architecture. If Sony comes with I'm going to tell you, We got, what, 14 people listening? Listen to me right now. Mark my words down. Get pen and paper. Okay? If Sony comes out with the PlayStation 5 and it is not backwards compatible with every PlayStation 4 game released, Sony will lose the next generation. I guarantee you. Because I can't even say Nintendo, but I know Microsoft's going that route. And wait, did I even talk? Did I talk about the mic? Yeah, I did talk about that. But I didn't go into detail. So the way it is, I've gone way too far down the rabbit hole. The whole Microsoft Super Game Pass, Arcade Pass, whatever it's called, you basically pay either $22 a month or $35 a month. $22 for an Xbox One S, $35 or $39 for an Xbox One X. On a 2-year plan, you pay that per month, and you get the console. And at the end of 2 years, you get to keep the console. And supposedly it works on bundles too. So if you see that badass Shadow of Tomb Raider bundle, you can get that and pay your monthly price, and then you got an Xbox on the cheap. And I think that's pretty fucking cool. And it's something I wish Sony would do too. And they probably will. But Xbox All Access, thank you. Oh, and also with Xbox All Access, you get the Xbox, you get Game Pass, and you get Xbox Live. And in the end, it ends up being cheaper than buying outright at the store. So,
and I think if you do that, in a couple of years when the new Xbox comes out, you might be able to bring that Xbox One X in and have it on a rebate as well.
Yeah, they'll probably do that. Yeah, Ruben, that I saw that 75-inch LG for $1,000. Oh, this is at Fry's. But yeah, so like right now, I'm on the verge of buying a 65-inch 4K television. But it's hard to
get the Samsung QLED, man. Don't buy LG.
No, I want LG, bro. Sorry, I'm an LG dude now.
I have LG, and the HDR. It's like there's big differences on games, like different games.
Oh, I won't be playing games on this TV.
Oh, strictly movie.
Just strictly movies and TV.
Oh, you're good then.
Yeah, but let me tell you something, dude. I can't justify it because I want that fucking OLED. And the OLED's $2,500. That shit's probably going to be $1,900 come fucking Christmas time. I want that fucking OLED so bad. I was literally sitting at Costco drooling on the floor. The guy had to come by with a mop. But you know what, dude? That TV, if you haven't seen it yet up close, go check out that OLED at Costco.
Which model? Which one?
It's the only OLED they have there. It's they have the 55-inch and the 65-inch, I think. And it's so...
LG?
Yep. It is so fucking gorgeous. The blacks are so deep. The colors are so rich. It's about as thin as a stack of 10 pieces of paper. Oh, my God. It's gorgeous.
Is it curved?
No curve. It's flat.
Only Samsung does curve, I think, right?
Oh, Ruben agrees. He almost buried the Xbox division. Yep. Exactly. Can't even get $20 for a Kinect trading. I still got my Kinect. I turn on my Xbox. It looks at me like, oh shit, where am I? You know, fuck shit used to work perfectly. I can't get the shit. Put my hand up. Nothing happens. I'm like, fuck you, motherfuckers. I paid $500 for this shit.
It's a piece of shit.
Hey, Freddie, what's up, man?
Hey, hey, what's up, guys?
There's a guy who'll mod your Kinect 2 for $50 so you can use it on your PC. I'm never gonna use it again. I might try to use it. I don't know.
It's compatible with Windows Hello, so it'll log you into your PC.
I don't need a camera to log me into my PC. I need that shit to go away for like $30. Anybody want it? People still bring up DRM as if both consoles were not locked down with DRM up. Yeah, of course.
Just throw it in the ocean when you go fishing.
Yeah. Then they'll fucking ban me from the fucking lake. 65 too big to game for me. Yeah, it wouldn't be for gaming. That'd be my fucking Blu-ray movie watching TV. What's up, Sarah fan? Sorry says, I concur to our PS5 better be backward compatible with PS4. Same as x86. Yep, no excuse. I'm telling you right now, if the PlayStation tries to do that shit and tries to make us fucking pay PS Now to play PS4 games on the PS5, they're going down. That's when you'll truly see who the nut huggers are. Because if people
there's a lot of them, man.
If people accept that bullshit, I'm gonna be calling some motherfuckers out. That they can't do that. That shit better be backwards compatible with PS4. Renee says, getting tired of bringing out my PS3 to play old games. I hope PS5 is backwards compatible. It probably won't be. You got to buy PS Now for that. Steven says you can use the Kinect 2 for motion capture and CGI on your PC. Oh, that would be cool. All right. We know you game on a 65-inch, Freddie. That's why Freddie came on tonight. Let me tell these motherfuckers what I game on. Hold on.
Like, look, nigga.
I got my 8K TV. I got about 5 or 6 NVIDIA 1080s in the closet if anybody wants
OLED
one.
Looks great, man. I saw the Sony one too, and I was like, yeah.
They're all beautiful. Let me tell you something. The Samsung's gorgeous. Even the Vizio TVs are gorgeous, but I can literally get a fucking 65-inch 4K TV for like $800. 65 4K for $800, and I'm not talking like
it's crazy.
old. I'm talking about last year's fucking model.
You can even get an 80-inch for like $1,500.
It's crazy. Somebody told me to get some weird off-brand like TCI or some shit.
How many hertz are there? 60?
No, they're probably 120. It's hard to find 60 hertz nowadays.
So it's better then.
Yeah. Agreed, yeah. In a sense. I still prefer 60 hertz. Well, the next move is to get a 4K Blu-ray player and start watching 4K movies on it. But I would much rather take advantage of Netflix and Amazon 4K movies, so I don't have to buy TCL. So I don't have to buy a 4K Blu-ray player. I don't mind streaming 4K movies. Yeah, but somebody told me to get a TCL. The TCL TV actually didn't look too bad, but it's fucking TCL.
Yeah, it's good quality, but the fucking menu sucks.
It's TCL. Like, who the fuck is TCL? I'm not going to fucking buy a TCL TV. Maybe for the kitchen. Or the bathroom. I ain't making that my mainstay. Yeah, put it in the car, put it on my balls. I ain't gonna fucking
boat. You can put it on your boat.
Yeah, put it in the boat. I ain't putting no TCL in the living room. Did y'all talk about Spider-Man already? Yep. Show starts at 10, people.
Sorry.
10:22 for me tonight.
Downgraded that Spider-Man game.
Yeah, we talked about that too. Y'all missed it. I mean, you're gonna have to rewind.
Sorry.
TCL is a Chinese company. Yeah, I ain't buying no TCL shit. Fuck that. Yeah, they look good.
I always call it TLC like the channel.
Yep, digital movies. Yep. Fucking shit. Hey, it's the Real D White, motherfuckers. I think people come home from their Friday night dates with, oh shit, the Warzone's on. It's 11:45. Let's see what they're talking. Did y'all talk about Spider-Man yet?
I was watching that Jack Ryan. That was pretty good.
Y'all talk about my dick yet? My balls? Yeah, I was talking earlier about the Ozark being back, so I'm watching Ozark, and I'll check Jack Ryan out later.
Oh, yes.
Now that I'm living the single life again.
Way better.
Hey, Jack, I'm ready. Fuck Comic-Con. I'm going up to Mega Jack's area. I'm going to have him take me to one of his clubs.
Take you to all the clubs.
Shit.
I'll take you to Pro Club, man.
Yeah, there you go.
You can play the 50 Cent song in the club.
Right. I'm losing all this weight now, so I signed up for the gym, and I've been eating like a fucking rabbit. I lost like 14 pounds in the past 2 weeks. My ankles are so fucking tiny now that I got to retie all my shoes. It's fucking weird. And I get this crazy. If you notice, I've been pretty energetic tonight. You get all this energy when you start losing weight. It's only been fucking 2 weeks. It's fucking crazy.
That's stress-free, man.
You should see my ankles. They look like 16-year-old ankles.
Maybe you should go into a one-on-one with Hip Hop Gamer again.
Oh, when my body gets the way I want it, I'm going back. I'm getting my fucking Ben Gay, my knee pads. I'm taking him out. Why do you want somebody always is it you, Futuristic, that always asks me to do Kermit the Frog? Like he comes on, video games. Do Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog here. Miss Piggy, that bitch. Eat big, Torrance, then clang and bang. Eat big, Torrance, then clang and bang.
You guys talk about the shooting bullshit?
Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Y'all missed all the shit, man. We started going off at like 10:25. We were in. We
Sorry,
talked.
man, I was out. I just got home.
Let me tell you what we talked about tonight. I'll go down the list. Ready? Sony explains why they are against crossplay. That was a hoot. Microsoft has a lower install base, but their gamers are more hardcore. Puddlegate. Cyberpunk trailer. Battlefield 5. Push back. Florida shooting. Streets of Rage 4 announced. Y'all missed this. It's been a good show.
What the fuck did Sony have to say?
Oh, you didn't hear about this, Freddie?
Nah,
Me neither. I didn't hear it.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna read it again because the quote is funny. Here it goes. Ready?
Go. This crossplay, right?
Hold.
Excuse.
I hope don't drink anything. Sit down because this is hilarious.
Go ahead. We're ready.
Today, Sony CEO Kenichiro Yoshida reportedly told the press that his company generally doesn't believe in the idea of opening up the PlayStation to cross-platform multiplayer. Quote, on cross-platform, our way of thinking is always that the PlayStation is the best place to play.
What the fuck?
The fuck is that?
That's it. It's fucking hilarious. And then
Awesome.
Then he goes on and says, Fortnite, I believe, partnered with PlayStation 4 is the best experience for users. That's our belief.
Oh man, they're fucking up.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, you can't blame a company for hyping their own product. You just can't. There's nothing wrong with that. It's hilarious, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's like Aaron Greenberg saying that the Xbox gamers are more hardcore than PlayStation gamers. How can you even quantify that? I said it must be all those controllers you're making. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, The Rock calls
how the fuck you gauge that shit?
You can't gauge it. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, this is getting really ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I still don't think they have nothing to lose by allowing it. But if they truly feel that potential PlayStation buyers won't buy the PlayStation to play with their other PlayStation friends who own PlayStations because they can just get a Switch or an Xbox One and play them on that console, then it makes sense. Hey,
Yeah, but they're so fucking far ahead. It doesn't matter.
Oh, wait, everybody got PlayStation 4. I thought we were doing Xbox. Oh, fuck. Everybody got PlayStation 4s? I just want to play Fortnite. All right, I'll get a PlayStation 4. If there was crossplay, I'd be like, okay, you guys get your PlayStation 4s. I'll get an Xbox and we can play because it's crossplay. So there is a potential for sales, I guess, and Sony sees this, and that's pretty smart of them if they do. I mean, it's a business.
Yeah, if it was close, I would understand, but they're so far ahead. Like, they're just basically punishing their own followers and probably turn them against them eventually.
If you guys want the full article, I've just linked it in the YouTube chat and now the Discord chat.
Especially if next gen they don't go backwards compatible, their own followers will tell them, okay, fuck this shit.
Make my day, punk. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? QL in the GIFs, I tell you. That is fucking hilarious. No, God. There's always something. Oh, God. QL really fucks up the show with that shit every week. Okay. Anything else? Let's switch over to the Jeezy Cam. Hello, everybody. This is Torrance Davis, Video Game Warzone. Episode 366 is over. I hope you guys had a good night tonight, and I hope you learned some new things. I have to prep for a big fishing day tomorrow. I'm in charge of sandwiches. So tonight
I'm going fishing too. That's awesome.
Oh, great. Did you see the big smallie I caught?
No.
Check the YouTube channel.
Is there Warzone next week?
There will be a Warzone next week. We'll be back, especially if some cool shit happens. But I have to make turkey sandwiches and go to bed so I can wake up at 4:30 a.m. to go catch those fish tomorrow. I really appreciate you guys for coming tonight. I love you, and I'll miss you.
What are you going for tomorrow? Bass, walleye,
bass, smallmouth, and largemouth. Maybe an occasional, maybe an occasional trout. How do you link YouTube vids and chat tour? When I do it, I get red marked. Since I'm the host of the show, I'm allowed to do it, but you can't. You know how I got in charge of the fucking sandwiches, Steven?
Peace out.
So when we first started fishing, my ex said, "I'll make you sandwiches." So she made sandwiches, and I brought sandwiches, and Bub, the captain of the boat, loved the sandwiches. So the week after that, I showed up, we went fishing, there was no fucking sandwiches. Where are the sandwiches? And I'm like, well, she didn't make sandwiches this week. I got to bring sandwiches. Dude, you got to bring sandwiches. So every week, I got to bring fucking sandwiches now. I'm in charge of fucking sandwiches.
The sandwich guy.
Yes, I am working on Labor Day. I was not going to work on Labor Day, but one of my coworkers has off, so I moved my day off to the 4th. I'm going to take the 4th off, and I'm working Labor Day. Why, you coming up, Renee? Anyway, I'd like to thank you for joining me tonight, and I'll see you next week on Warzone number 367. Peace out, and keep gaming. Stay true to yourself. Goodbye.